But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players.
LeBron James has always been known as a leader, someone who stands up for his teammates no matter the circumstances. But no one could have predicted that he would end up confronting Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa Bryant, over the way she has handled Kobe's death. The situation is messy, and now it seems LeBron has finally reached his breaking point. It all began with an explosive confrontation that shattered years of silence. After avoiding the subject for so long, offering carefully worded interviews and sticking to polished PR-approved statements, LeBron decided to speak out. On Instagram Live, in front of millions, he looked directly into the camera and addressed Vanessa Bryant by name. His question was blunt and shocking. "Why didn't you ever tell me what really happened that morning, Vanessa?" This wasn't a casual exchange or a subtle jab. It wasn't rehearsed. It was raw, unscripted, and absolutely brutal, the kind of moment that stops time. For the first time since Kobe Bryant's tragic death in 2020, LeBron cracked open a door that had remained firmly shut. The grief, the guilt, and the suspicions were suddenly out in the open. The most unsettling part, Vanessa didn't flinch. Her response was calm, calculated, and cold, leaving fans wondering, what does she know that the rest of the world doesn't? Kobe's death wasn't just a tragedy. It was a cultural collapse, an emotional earthquake. Through it all, one man remained noticeably quiet. LeBron James. Yes, he posted a tribute and made the expected public gestures. But those who looked closely noticed something different. LeBron's reaction wasn't the typical tears and sorrow. Instead, there was a haunted emptiness, a confusion as though something about the tragedy didn't make sense to him. Now, nearly 5 years later, he might finally understand why. During the viral Instagram Live session, LeBron reflected on his tribute to Kobe. On the surface, it sounded respectful, but when the clip replayed during the stream, he paused for 5 full seconds before saying, "I meant every word, but I never got answers. Not then, not now." The chat exploded. Some viewers started typing Kobe conspiracy, while others speculated about what might have happened on the morning of the crash. Then LeBron dropped another bombshell. We all saw the NTSB reports. We all read the timeline. But certain people close to him were way too calm, way too fast. It just never sat right with me. He didn't mention Vanessa's name again, but his meaning was clear. He believed she knew more than she had revealed. This had gone beyond grief. It was about accountability. To understand why LeBron went public, you have to know the history. Beneath the smiles for the cameras, there had always been a quiet tension between LeBron and Vanessa. According to those within the Lakers' inner circle, they were never close. After Kobe's retirement, Vanessa kept her distance from most players, engaging rarely unless Kobe was present. Following Kobe's passing, that distance only grew. One insider claimed that LeBron had reached out several times, hoping to organize a private remembrance with Vanessa just for the players. She never responded. Even LeBron's tribute at the Staples Center felt, to some, more like a formal obligation than a heartfelt eulogy.
The first thing that comes to mind, man, is all about family. And as I look around this arena, we're all grieving, we're all hurt, we're all heartbroken. And when we're going through things like this, the best thing you can do is lean on the shoulders of your family. Now I know at some point we will have a memorial for Kobe, but I look at this as a celebration tonight. This is a celebration of the 20 years of the blood, the sweat, the tears, the broken down body, the getting up and sitting down, the everything, the countless hours, the determination to be as great as he could be.
LeBron James's tribute to Kobe Bryant at the Staples Center was unlike anything fans expected. His voice cracked, his words stumbled, and he barely made it through the speech. Not once did he mention Vanessa Bryant by name. For years, fans debated whether that was intentional or simply too painful. But after LeBron's recent Instagram Live, there's little room left for interpretation. This wasn't a grieving man searching for closure, it was an accusation. The live stream ended abruptly, supposedly due to a connectivity issue. Many suspect LeBron's PR team urged him to shut it down. Shortly after, a fan screenshot of the comment section went viral. In it, Vanessa Bryant herself could be seen posting a single comment and then disappearing. No follow-up, no clarification. Fans immediately flooded her page, urging her to go live. Others tagged TMZ, ESPN, even Netflix, demanding an explanation. Or a documentary follow-up. The timing raised questions. Why now? Why would Vanessa suddenly choose to engage in such a public, emotional confrontation after years of silence? Theories swirled: guilt, manipulation. Or the most cynical view: damage control to understand why LeBron exploded that night. You have to rewind to before the helicopter crash, before the global mourning, before Kobe was elevated into untouchable legend status. You have to go back to the final season of his career. 2015-2016. The year the pact was made, two anonymous trainers who worked with both Kobe and LeBron during their Olympic years revealed a pivotal moment in Las Vegas. 2012, LeBron had been venting about the crushing pressure of becoming the face of the NBA. After winning his first title with Miami, he was still chasing Michael Jordan's ghost, still battling critics who called him soft. Kobe pulled him aside and said words that would stay with LeBron for over a decade. You don't need to prove yourself to them. You need to prepare yourself for what happens after. Legacy isn't about winning. It's about who controls your story when you're gone. That quote was never public until now. During the Instagram Live, LeBron nearly repeated it verbatim. You once told me it's not about championships. It's about the people who write your legacy after you're gone. You were right. And some of those people ain't writing the truth. When fans clipped that moment and compared it to footage from Kobe Bryant's muse, the similarity was chilling. People began to wonder if private conversations between the two had been recorded, and if so, why they'd never been released. Then came the revelation that shook even die-hard fans. LeBron James was supposed to be on that helicopter. According to a deleted Reddit thread posted just 2 days after the crash, a former trainer claimed LeBron and Kobe had been planning joint basketball clinics for their daughters in Thousand Oaks, a full Mamba Academy partnership involving both families. At the time, it sounded like conspiracy theory. But in 2023, footage emerged of LeBron visiting the Mamba Academy in secret, weeks before the crash anniversary. No press, no Instagram post, just a quiet tribute to a plan that never came to life. That visit, insiders believe, was the moment LeBron decided to go public. Yet Vanessa remained silent. Even when former Laker Jared Dudley cryptically tweeted they were going to build something together, she said nothing. During the live stream, a fan asked, "Did Vanessa block the Kobe LeBron Academy idea?" LeBron read it out loud, paused for 7 seconds, then said, "Not going to speak for people, but let's just say some folks didn't want to share the spotlight." It was the first time he publicly implied Vanessa Bryant may have hindered efforts to preserve Kobe's broader legacy. Then came the second bombshell: Vanessa's alleged control over Kobe's unreleased content. Publicly, people know she won a major settlement over leaked crash site photos. Less known is that during the estate's reorganization, she also gained full control over all of Kobe's personal recordings, journals, and media files. Every voicemail, text, unfinished project, and video belongs to her. An anonymous media executive claims at least 2 unreleased interviews exist, one with a filmmaker and another with a former teammate, in which Kobe expressed fears about his legacy and hinted at people around him misrepresenting his intentions. None of it has ever been released. That secrecy ties into the mysterious disappearance of the Netflix deal. In late 2021, The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline confirmed Netflix was in active talks to produce a multi-part docuseries on Kobe's life, featuring never-before-seen Mamba Academy footage, home videos, and behind-the-scenes moments from his final season. A production team began reviewing material and interviewing former teammates. Then, by mid-2022, the project vanished without explanation, according to a Netflix insider. The Bryant estate, specifically Vanessa, shut it down due to creative disagreements. She reportedly demanded final cut approval, the right to remove segments and control over narrative framing. Netflix refused. The deal died quietly, and the footage went into the Bryant family vault, possibly forever. Even former players have tiptoed around the subject. In a resurfaced interview, Cute Sally addressed Kobe's strained relationship with his parents, but carefully pivoted when asked why they didn't speak at the memorial. It's the same kind of careful...
I mean, from what I understand, he wasn't really speaking to his parents for a very long time. He was estranged from his parents. I guess they didn't support him marrying Vanessa, and then that never really got repaired. At the same time, your husband is Kobe Bryant, and it really... I mean, yes, you have your own life and your own personality, but so much of it is tied into this giant Kobe Bryant. Like, come on. Like, it's... Yeah, no one should say anything bad about her.
No, she should.
The next 10 years.